Welcome back to the show where we're looking at the final episode in the show Firefly. Before the show got canceled and then got its own movie. Before we get into a little bit of details, despite being placed at the final episode of home video release, it was 11th episode produced and was intended to take place before Trash and The Message. So what happened in this episode? But I'm sorry for looking at it that way. But the episode we're looking at is Objects in Space. What happened in it though? Serenity encounters Jubal Early, a ruthless professional bounty hunter who will stop at nothing to retrieve River. But River, feeling unwelcome on the ship, takes a novel approach to escape from the long arm of the Lions. So one thing I gotta say that makes this episode interesting is the fact that we finally learned that River can hear people's thoughts, which is honestly, when it comes to think about it, it's something that, you know, when you think of superheroes, probably that's not the one you would actually want, because then if you upset someone, then you'd feel like, oh, that wouldn't be fun, because then they'd be giving you their thoughts, say you know, bad ideas and all that stuff. Honestly, I do think the idea of a bounty hunter in this show is pretty cool.
Well, the intention is not for you to die. The warrant doesn't specify any particular need for you to be alive, but where's your sister?
Are you a lions?
Am I a lion?
What?
I don't think of myself as a lion. You might as well, though, have a mighty roar.
Apparently, the idea for the character is, from the idea of Boba Fett. Idea of a a cool but nearly a psychotic bounty hunter. And yeah, I get the idea, he's kind of crazy, and the fact that, he did some messy things growing up. And honestly, looking back at it, it's a cool idea in the fact that as soon as he gets on the ship, he's got total control, but at the same time, he's held Simon hostage until eventually he is led to believe River is now the Serenity. But I do say the twist that they do. But that's, I don't know if she's not honestly the Serenity, but she's honestly just on his ship. I will say the one thing that got me confused though is the fact that they, at certain times when they're in outer space, they're wearing the space suits and all that stuff. It did make me wonder, how long can they breathe in outer space before they go, no oxygen and all that stuff? How long does it take before that happens in winter? And, I do think it's kind of crazy, say, although there's a moment where Jane is gone, say, he goes what's that sound? And then suddenly he goes pulls all his guns, and then goes back to sleep. He's if one of you people wake up one more time, I'm getting my guns, like the angry grandpa of the house or something like that. He's gonna run out and or something like that. I feel like this episode is entertaining, but looking back at it, it makes you feel wow. So this is the episode that the show would eventually end on.
You know that's not to be over.
Stop yelling at her. That's
River, sweetheart. Very sure you want nothing to do with that. Put it down.
Haley.
What were you thinking? Where did you get a hold of?
Don't yell at her.
Using my hand.
Not mad. Just let me thank you.
Fully loaded, safety off. This here is a recipe for unpleasantness. Does she understand that?
She understands. She doesn't comprehend.
I'm glad we've made that distinction. No touching guns, okay?
No touching.
And I do have to say this pretty cool. I mean, interesting in the fact that Riddler's just trying, basically just feeling like she's saying like maybe like, what is the point of me? Like, what? I'm just. Maybe she keeps on thinking like, say maybe need to get away. I'm just hurting others. I'm a little bit kooky because of all the medicines I'm having to take because of the. I think basically the story is like she had a lobotomy, I guess. I'll be honest, like after I watch these episodes, I'm having to watch so many other things, so sometimes things meld into one at times, so yeah. But I mean, it's sad, kind of sad that after this episode, the show was kind of canceled, but then it got its own movie, so yeah. But what are your thoughts on this episode, Objects in Space for Serenity? Put your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know. As always, thanks for watching. I'll be sure to see you next time.